Alright, so we are back at the Sandcrawler here, and I guess today's plan is like a little bit of a mini game day. So we're gonna work on making a top floor, and we're gonna work on the first minigame, which is gonna be the build a druid minigame, which I'm really looking forward to do. Cause it's more like a building minigame. You're not gonna know if you're gonna win it just by doing it at the start, right? So it has a little bit of a timer. So we have some time to also like look at the different designs, right? But I think it's gonna be really fun, and I think people are gonna enjoy making their own little druid, and it's gonna make them also kind of remember the area because oh yeah, I built something here, and it's gonna be really fun for everyone, I'd imagine. But yeah, I'm gonna start the time lapse now, and we'll see how it's gonna look after. So enjoy the music. Hello everyone. So you may be wondering why I'm standing on top of the nether roof, but there's actually a decent explanation. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. So right behind me, if we take a look, you'll see this banner. And this is the banner leading to the Star Wars area that I've been working on for the past probably month now. So it's a pretty big deal, right? And I'm really happy with it. So let's follow the banners here, and I'll be right back when we eventually reach the portal, right? So here we are. This is the portal. We didn't do anything special out here besides adding the banners, but I mean that's pretty cool in itself, right? Look at that. So we got some of the banner artists on the server to make some banners for us, and I'm really happy with the stuff we got. We got the TIE fighters, we got the Star Wars lightsabers, really cool. And as we pass through here, I'm not sure I've shown this before, but basically this is the Star Destroyer that you end up in, and we added some cool stuff. So we have Kit Fisto here, and this is unusual because usually this is not flagged, but I guess it's because the player heads or the armor stand heads is inside the block. Um, Not really sure how that happened, but whatever. So you can kind of see up there, the occupant is Fisto. Poor guy, poor guy. But as we move on here, you can kind of see some of the stuff we added. A bunch of signs, especially. But this is the inside of the Star Destroyer, and I'm really happy with it. We got the cheese grater on the wall with the banners. Really cool. And as you pan down here, you'll see some signs that says, "Welcome to the Star Wars District." Keep reading. So we have a few rules, so read carefully. Firstly, the currency here is not diamonds, it's Star Wars tokens. So that's pretty interesting, right? And basically the Star Wars tokens are not even purchasable by diamonds. You'll actually just find them around the world. So I think that was really cool. And it kind of encouraged people to look around for them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, let's read on here. You can find them anywhere here. You're allowed to have one at a time. Remember to sleep. We have beds set up around the place. And you can see here, houses with beds are marked. Look out for the moon symbol. Look up there. And this was an idea I got from BOO. So basically he used the iron helmet, and it just rotates it sideways on a item frame. And we basically just made the item frames invisible, so that's pretty cool. Don't have to show that. The next one is locate the cantina for further information, and then we have a little bit of a guide on how to jump down, because that's a deadly drop if there's nothing to catch you, right? Oh, and we have a wandering trader there. That's really nice. Anyways, if we take a look over here, you can see some parts of Tatooine showing already, and the beautiful sandcrawler. That was a big project to do. So right over here we have the merchandise section, and it's basically a shopkeeper with some different hats in it, so people could buy different hats according to their favorite character, right? And we'll have some different prices depending on like the rarity maybe, or whatever. What we felt was the most popular, right? So there's only 10 of each, and yeah, people can still buy them. So as you can see here, we have 41 diamonds already, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, enough with that. We'll jump on to the first secret I want to show you guys today. If we move over here for this section of the starship, just look at that. There's like a prison cell. There's like some stormtroopers. It's pretty sad environment. But if you take a look over here, you might see there's like a little thing around this place. And this, as we creep through this little corridor, we'll find these guys. So this is the first secret, and it's made by Snucky. So you can see Mando here, doing something with Baby Yoda. And I guess since it's a prison cell, he's like helping him escape or something. Anyways, guys, I think it's time to jump. So let's do it. Please don't die. Oh, it worked. So as you can see, it's pretty painful doing this one. Oh, okay. I think I just cheated it. I don't know what happened there. Oh, what is going on? Oh, these guys are ruthless. Look at that. So I think we just got greeted in the most endo way I could imagine. But besides that, let's take a look here at the Ewoks. Look at that. They're just running around, and YT did such a good job making this place feel alive. And yeah, that's how you enter the district. So you kind of need an elytra to get out. Anyways, this is one of the stations you can see around the place. So we'll have a little tent with a bed in it, so people can sleep away the night. And for some reason, a lot of people always walk this way, even though it's like the other way that should be like Tatooine with the cantina and stuff, you know. But never mind. We have a dark trooper here giving some lessons to the stormtroopers. So as you move down the path here, you'll see like different things that just kind of help make the experience really cool. And you'll see the Ewoks just hanging around. You'll see some of them up in the tree lines as well, taking a look at whoever is walking down alongside their like home, right? Oh, what the hell? But yeah, I'm really happy with the look of this. Ewoks everywhere, and as you move further in here, you'll see some of them around the place. And this is the entrance you'll get when you eventually enter Mos Eisley here. You'll have some Javas and some Tusken Raiders up on the hills here with a Banta in the front. And I'm not sure I might butcher that name, but I might not as well. Hey, Mr. Y. So this is the general view you'll get when you reach here, and I'm really happy with it. We spent so much time like figuring out what would this look like when you walk in. Like, how do we want to showcase this place? We just thought like Tusken Raiders looking up there, yelling at you, and you'll have like the mini Javas just walking around, poking a stick at the Banta or something. I don't know. I'm really happy with it as well. And it took forever to do. Imagine all the mini blocks you have to add to the horns and stuff like that. It was just a nightmare. And we just took multiple breaks. So imagine we would do some stuff on this thing and then we would build some other stuff, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm really happy with it. And I worked on the back side of it, so this is what I did. And then we had the YT here making this amazing front. The horns in themselves is just like a masterpiece, I think. So I'm really happy with it. And wow, so many armor stands used. So yeah, I just wanted to imagine like just having one of the dead bushes on it. It's like one armor stand. So take a look here and just try and count all of the dead bushes on this side. And then we'll have to like go around it and you'll see the other side here. And it was just a nightmare to place down. But it's mostly done now. We could improve it a little bit better, but I'm really happy with it. And yeah, I think it's about time I'll show you the next secret of the place. So let's take a look. So we're right here now, and this is the secret built by me. So I'm extra proud of this one because it was my first time really like going in depth with armor stands and trying to like rotate stuff around. I don't know. I think it turned out pretty well. And you can see the tip of it right there. So maybe some of you guys already kind of guess what it is, but it's a lightsaber in a stone. It's a saber in a stone. And it's secret 2 out of 4. So there you go. You have a baby Yoda to display. But that's basically a green lightsaber. I made the light part, or whatever you would call it, out of emerald blocks. So yeah, that was the next secret. Now we have to find secret number 3. I wonder where that will be. So as we walk down here, some of you may have guessed where this leads. That's right, the hangar. And we have a little thing over here for the occupant who is like leading the droids to repair the ship, right? And this is their house. Isn't it lovely? Very, very lovely place that they can live in. But we've had like so many people open that door and get immediately greeted with like a skeleton shooting them in the face. So that was some of my favorite parts from showing people around on the server. Anyways, let's take a look inside the hangar. So we actually spent a lot of time on this place, believe it or not. All of the details here were carefully like thought out from pictures that we've seen. And I mean, like it was kind of hard to make it all work out because it's kind of like a concrete mix, and it's definitely hard to kind of like figure out in Minecraft, right? But yeah, we have the storage crates around the place with the Star Wars tokens inside, and the Millennium Falcon, which you saw my friend build earlier. And the place is just like all live, and it's so cool walking around. You'll see like different things in each hangar bay as well. Like YT did such a good job making everything feel alive. So we have some Javas here stealing some some arrows maybe. And we actually made some interior to the Millennium Falcon. So we tried to kind of mimic the actual shape of the Millennium Falcon from the inside, but it's definitely hard, as you may know. And the size doesn't really help because even though it may not be like 2 layers, it's like the corridors are really weird. There's like an engine room that's all sealed off, and I don't know. It's insane. So we have a little bit of a storage space in this way, and it basically leads nowhere. Then we have the entrance to the command room, where they kind of like sit and control the ship, right? And this is where the next secret is. So we have it hidden a little bit. We have the baby Yoda over here. And we have the secret 3 out of 4 made by Arnold, who also built this. And we have Han Solo sitting here enjoying himself in the driver's seat. So this is why it was a little bit hard to do, because the actual control room is only 1 block wide. So it is what it is, right? I think we did a decent work into it. And we have the living spaces here, I guess we could call it. So some chopping boards. I don't know what this is supposed to be. We have some storage crates, whatever you want to call that. Maybe a refrigerator. And the sleeping quarters here. So that's really cool. Also like a sitting space here with some food on it. Really like that. And yeah, that's basically about it for the Millennium. So let's go over to secret number 4. The order we did this in kind of doesn't really make sense in the way you should find it. It's just the total number, right? So we actually have the last secret on the path here, and it's pretty well hidden. I'm fairly certain no one actually saw it when I walked past it before, or at least like showed a little bit of it, and it's right here. And a fun fact, we were showing people around here, and obviously letting them play the minigames and all that. And one of them found this by an accident because a wolf was like stuck in here with another wolf, and they were like jumping up and down on the slab, and it was just it was really fun. But it seems like the wolves are not here anymore. But there you go, secret 4 out of 4 made by Whitey. Really, really cool. So we have Baby Yoda again, and Ahsoka. So this is the look from above, and I don't know what to say. It's just such a cool look, especially all the detail on top of the sandcrawler is insane. I'm really, really happy with it. So as we fly over here, you'll see some of the stuff we've done. Especially the terrain has been upgraded in the middle here, as you can see. There's quite the amount of detail now, and it just looks really good. And you can see how the banta over there is like a little bit broken. But we also added some more armor stand magic in the middle here, and you can kind of see a little pop-up shop. We have some people clicking on the stuff that is delivery robot or whatever it's called. A delivery droid is like flying around. We have an R2 unit over here that the Javas seem pretty interested in. And we have some more stormtroopers just bothering the general public here, or maybe getting handed something like some intel. Who knows? It's really cool, and you can just kind of like live in your own way, think about how things work, and make up your own stories in here. I think it's really, really cool. And another thing I didn't show is the little transport vehicle here, which, I mean, out of scale, it looks a little bit weird in here because there's like no way it could actually go. But just imagine this is like just cruising around, I don't know, in like a big open field. I think that would look really cool. Another thing we have here is a minigame. A lot of people actually sneaked into this minigame because I didn't really fence off the Zodiac Pit here. But basically, this is a Zodiac Pit, and there's a little bit of a secret down there. So if you fly up, we're just gonna cheese our way in, kind of see how this works. So you're supposed to like set your spawn here, just in case you die, and basically leave a fade, right? So let's see if I can do this. Ouch. So I have the feather falling 4, and that's how I survived that one. But as you can see here, we were kind of cheesing that already. So the entrance is here, and a lot of people did that. I'm surprised people knew about that mechanic. So here we are at the entrance of the sandcrawler, and we're gonna take a look inside. So we removed the door here because we didn't want to have redstone go underneath it in case people wanted to look under it. And this is the droids that people came up with. I'm really happy with it. So you can kind of see how some people made some really buff ones with the with the droid heads, and you'll have like some more simple ones with maybe some kind of intelligence to them, so they could maybe help translate like C3PO. It's really cool. You can kind of like see how they all have different utility, and I think it's really cool. This one is like, for example, really tall. It looks like the chain is like holding its arms or something. Maybe it's like able to carry like stuff on it, like on both arms or something. This one seems like it's like a swinging one that can rotate. Really cool. This one looks like it can push stuff or I don't know, knock someone out. It looks really buff. And this one looks like it drops something or dispenses something. So that's it's very interesting to see. I'm glad people got some cool ideas out here. This one looks like it's like a stamp, so it stamps down on that thing, which is really really cool. And I'm just happy to see like people's creativity on this because it helps me like get motivated as well in some way. It's a little bit weird to explain, but I'm really happy about this. And you know what? Like people got to build something that leaves like a little bit of memory in them. Oh yeah, I built the droid in the Star Wars district, right? Yeah, that's what we want to get into their heads. So I think it's a success, and you can kind of see how we did it here. You can pause it if you want to, but I'm not gonna read that out. Just saying. We also added some more detail on the inside here. So it was like very open before now. You had to like find your way through all these corridors, and as we get up here it's pretty open because we didn't have more resources or time to do it. But a little peek of the redstone there that we used for the mini games, and yeah, here you go. The shooting range. Finally done. Even though oh god, there you go. Even though we used snowballs for it and people used them up so quickly, it was it was a nightmare. We had to like gather snowballs from like other things, and yeah, we need like a few double chests of snowballs for this to work, right? Oh, did I click that? We have a little Java hiding there, and basically the redstone is behind this, so it's all hidden now. We have some open redstone over here. Another thing we have is Dunk the Raider or something, and it's basically a zombie standing there. Oh, and we have, of course, we don't have any more snowballs, right? So let's see if we can do this. I love it so much. It's so fun. But basically, you could just dunk him, and I don't know. This one is like exploration, so you could get on top of the sandcrawler if you wanted to. Take a look over at the Ewoks there. And yeah, just get a good grasp of the landscape because we spend so much time on this stuff. It is crazy. And look at that guy. But yeah, now you've seen mostly the progress of about 2 weeks on this district, and I'm really happy with it. I think that's it for this episode. I'm gonna be back, but we're gonna be back in Enderton, and it's gonna be a little bit of a weird one because I'm gonna make a shop. Yeah, I have something in store that I think you guys will enjoy. But that's gonna be for the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and hit that like and subscribe button because then I can keep making this stuff, and I think it's pretty fun. I think it's pretty fun.